Hi, Vicki here of chakraboosters.com, and this is one of my vision boards from a few years back. And today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing vision board. This particular board changed my life so much. Actually, all the boards that I've done have. And I've used a particular process that I'm going to share with you over a several video series. So I hope you'll join me. And today we're going to start with the logistics, because that's where you need to start, right? So the first thing you're going to need is the materials. And it's actually quite important what materials you use, because the first vision board I did, I ran out and I got poster board. Don't do it. I no longer have that vision board. I haven't been able to keep it because the poster board curls. It doesn't have the strength, the substance that you need. So I'm going to suggest that you go out and get a 20 by 30 inch foam core board. Now you can get that, it's a really standard size. You can get it at just about any craft store. Okay? So get yourself a 20 by 30 inch foam core board. Also get yourself a pair of scissors, a ruler, some felt pens, or you can use crayons, or you can use paints if you're a painter. You're also going to want to get yourself images, of course, and I'll get to that some more. Get some glue sticks, or you'll probably get by with just one glue stick, and some rubber cement. The glue stick is for the images because rubber cement bleeds through, and the rubber cement is for the items, the objects that you'll want to put onto your board that need a more substantive hold than you can get from the glue stick. So those are the materials that you're going to need. Next, what you're going to need is a Feng Shui Bagua. Now, if you've never heard of a Feng Shui Bagua, it's a kind of map that people who practice Feng Shui put over a home to know about the energies in each area of the home. And there are many great reasons why I use the Feng Shui Bagua, but most of all, the two biggest ones are, in order to put more energy into the board, more Feng Shui energy, positive energy and power, and also to make sure that you cover all the areas of your life. The Feng Shui Bagua covers all of your life, so you're not going to do a vision board that's super oriented toward one area and ignoring another area, because I have found that that's a recipe for unhappiness. We need to balance things in our lives. By all means, if you feel like doing a vision board just for your work or something, then do that. That's simple enough. You can just go off and do a vision board just for that. But in this particular process, if we're going to do your life, we're going to look at the different areas and we're going to balance them out. So you want to get your materials, then get a Feng Shui Bagua. And by the way, you can get that online. Just look up Feng Shui Bagua. You'll see that they don't always agree. And you can use mine in my blog. You can just look up vision board at my blog, chakraboosters.com, and use that one. I've looked at so many. I think it's a good middle one. It tends to have the best areas for your life. And those are, first of all, you have a wealth sector. Then you have a fame, or what we call recognition sector. Then you have a marriage and romantic love area. You also have an area for your children and creativity. So this could mean you as a child, all your playfulness, all the creative things you want to do, and it could also be your own children or the children that you want to have. The next area is travel and benefactors. Now you know what travel is. We all want to go somewhere, right? So put the places you want to go. And then benefactors are those people who help you. Now they can be alive, or they might have passed away, and you can know them or not know them. They could be famous people that you don't know. They can still be your benefactors because they influence you, right? Then the next area is career and life path. The next area after that is knowledge and your growth, your wisdom. So you might put your spiritual elements in this area. Then there's your family and friends. You can put all kinds of pictures of your family and friends. And finally, the last area in the center of the Bagua and the center of your board is health, and then we add home. You see, the Bagua is usually used on a home, so there is no place for the home. But because your home is so central to you and it's who you really are, your home and your health are really about who you really are, I've put it in the center. Okay? So health and home is the final center area of your vision board. Okay. So now that you know what those areas are, those 9 areas of the Feng Shui Bagua, you're going to take those areas and you're going to journal like crazy. So you can do it in a journal or you can do it on pieces of paper. I don't care if you throw them away or whatever you do, but just don't hold back, okay? And sometimes people can't get in touch with what they want. They haven't asked themselves, like maybe you haven't asked yourself, what do I really, really want in all these different areas of my life? So if you haven't done that in a long, long time, it can be challenging. So I'm going to recommend that you might start with what you don't want. Now, we're not going to put this stuff on the vision board. We don't put what we don't want because we don't want to focus on that. But it is a good jumping off point. So if you know, and I think most of us do, what you've had enough of, what you're sick of, what you don't want, go ahead and start there and just journal like crazy. What don't you want? And as you see what you don't want, start to look to the opposite of that for what you do want. And start to state things in positive terms. Okay? So that's your homework for this week, to get your materials, to get a Feng Shui Bagua, to look at the areas of the Bagua, and then to ask yourself, what do I want in all these areas of my life? Okay? I'm excited for you. This is a huge process. There is no way that you can do this process without it greatly changing your life. These are the key questions to ask yourself, and I'm so excited about it. So, next session we're going to look at 10 tips on how to make your board the best. Just sort of general rules, as it were, that make your vision board really, really great. So do your homework this week, and I will see you on the next video. Blessings.